The whole logic of lowering immigration is to restrict the supply of labour so much that employers have no one to work with them. They will be forced to throw money at us. Please, please, somebody, anybody, work for me. Here's some money. Here, let me shower you in cash. Now, if that is 100% true, in order for those pay rises to happen, then immigration has to be strangled. The absolute maximum immigration can be in that scenario is 5,000. Not net migration, 5,000, just 5,000 let into the UK each year, full stop. We have taken back control of our borders, so we can set the entry bar way, way high. So we only allow the most qualified surgeons, tech whizzes and Nobel laureates into the country. 5,000, that's your lot. Not one more. After 5,000, the gates are locked, shut, tight. Hey, book early to avoid disappointment. And I quoted 5,000 a year. But post-Brexit, we can set the number wherever we like. We have voted for Brexit. A vote predicated on reducing immigration. We, the people of UK, have voted to give our UK government that absolute power. Brexit, in mere months away, they no longer have any excuses to tell us right here, right now, what the level of immigration is going to be post-Brexit. Give us a number. But they're not going to give you a number. In the coming months, and I fear years, politicians of all parties will endlessly repeat the self-same two slogans. Keep your ears open for them, because you're going to hear them again and again and again and again. And keep in mind, every time you hear one of these phrases, that politician is spitting in your face. The first one of those slogans is managed migration. Managed migration, it's just spin and nothing else. Managed migration is the new code word for we're not going to do anything about immigration. The Brexiteers asked us to vote to take back control of our borders. And once we have Brexited, our UK government will have absolute power over who comes in and who can stay. And with absolute power, what comes with that is absolutely no excuses. After Brexit, we can set hard numbers. So for example, for fruit and veg picking, we can allow X number of immigrants into the country to do that job. X being the maximum number that can come in each year for that job. And if we get less than X, well, we have fewer immigrants. We win. We can say we'll have a maximum of Y immigrants into the NHS. And in this and this area, we will allow no immigrants, not even one. Our UK government will have absolute power over who comes in. No more excuses. No more slogans. No more sound bites. Our Brexiteer politicians must, right here, right now, give us a number. With hard Brexit comes hard numbers. And if that number is out by 100, 200, hey, even at the absolute extreme, 300 out. But what is completely unforgivable is asking us for the UK to go through the chaos of Brexit to get absolute power over our borders and not have the common decency to to categorically state how many people are going to come into this country. Don't give us a slogan. Don't give us a soundbite. Give us a number. David Davis, former Brexit minister, said that once we have control of our borders, that levels of immigration might increase from time to time, depending on economic need. They never meant a word of it. Not one word. They lied. They lied. They're still lying. They defrauded Britain. So let me get this right. You won't spend an extra single penny on the NHS when you promise £350 million extra per week. But you won't budge on tearing up our trade agreements. You won't budge on poisoning our international relations. No, we promised to destroy the competitiveness of the UK economy, and by God, we're going to do that. If you can do that, if control of our borders is so important, that you must make Britain poorer in order to do it. If it's that important, there's no excuse for net migration to be anything other than zero. If control of our borders means that you get a pay cut, your factory closes, you get a lower pension, you lose your home. If that is the price that you are willing to impose on we the British people, then the maximum level that immigration can be is zero. There's no excuse for net migration to be even 100. If net migration doesn't fall to near zero, then why did we leave the EU in the first place? What's it all for? Since the referendum, EU immigration has crashed because EU citizens can go to any one of 27 other countries where they can enjoy a high standard of living. So they're going elsewhere. Whereas non-EU immigration, of which our country has always had total control, is going up. How? How can non-EU immigration be going up when the clear mandate of the EU referendum is for immigration to be crushed? Answer: they've no intention of reducing immigration. And if they claim to do, they have to do us the common courtesy of giving us a specific number. Round it to the nearest 100. And the second slogan? Freedom of movement ends in March 2019. But the reality is we've simply swapped, substituting EU immigration for non-EU immigration. If immigration is not crushed, then the only people losing their freedom is the people of the United Kingdom. The freedom to move to and live and enjoy equal rights and healthcare in 27 other countries. The Brexiteers told us are a pack of lies, which will result in disaster for our country. No. Many of you would disagree with me. Do you know what? That's okay. It's okay for us to disagree. But if I am wrong and you are right, then the only way your way works is if we crush immigration. So please join with me and scream at the Brexiteers. Give us a number.